Everyone. This is the STEM Solutions for Tomorrow Club, and this is Project Siren.
Here is our team, and here's a little bit about us. So at CCA, we're called the STEM Solutions for Tomorrow Club, and we were founded in 2020 by some of our past and current members.
Our story is that during the summer, several of the club members boarded a trolley to visit downtown San Diego. While enjoying the trip, they were suddenly approached by a dangerous, verbally abusive person who harassed our members, yelled, and threatened to harm them. Without any way to report them quickly, they got off at the next stop and spoke to a member of transit security. Fortunately, with strength in numbers, they narrowly avoided getting hurt. We knew something had to be done in order to prevent similar situations.
The UC San Diego Center for Gender Equity and Health found that 37 of the women who were harassed in public spaces were on mass transit. It is clear that public transportation is currently unsafe in some cities. This calendar year alone, San Diego MTS increased their ridership by 52%. In 2018 alone, the use of national MTS saved over 97,000 metric tons of CO2.
Community impact. Due to the high risk of harassment and route, people tend to avoid using public transit, thus increasing reliance on transportation methods with negative environmental impacts such as cars, which just also increases our reliance on fossil fuels. And victims, another impact is that victims of harassment are less likely to use public transport, again, out of just fear. And abuse on public transport can cause passengers to feel disconnected from their community and also keep them off of the transport and just disconnected from being able to go to different locations. And then it also discourages people from seeking out dream jobs that are farther away due to the prices of gas and transportation, and also just because they don't feel safe. And then underprivileged members of communities who can't afford cars or other forms of transportation are forced to use potentially dangerous methods of transportation to get to their destinations. Another is our audience. We hope to affect all those in the greater San Diego area who take public transportation, making their experience safer and easier. And in order to do so, we are collaborating with MTS, the San Diego Metropolitan Transit System, to implement. And then our sustainable development goals are good health and well-being, industry, innovation, infrastructure, and sustainable cities and communities.
The product and design process. Siren Solutions is here to make public transportation safer. Our NFC stickers are near-field communication stickers that can be tapped with phones to access a quick launch safety application. The physical button is a system of buttons that are connected to an in-bus trolley or train system. The design process. Brainstorming was hands-on and involved the whole team trying to ideate new ideas. Prototyping was done through our 3D printers in order to maximize the number of resources on hand. Designing was done through Onshape, a free and online CADing software available to everyone. Development was once again hands-on and involved the whole team and multiple iterations of the first 3 steps in order to come to the best possible solution. Testing was done on-site at actual MTS trolleys in order to best simulate the real deal, and implementation is currently in process, while we're talking to MTS in order to get Siren Solutions to a trolley near.
This is a Siren sticker, or at least a test version of it. It uses NFC technology and is able to be applied anywhere in the train, bus, or interior of any public transit. It also is smart. It knows exactly where it's located. So for example, you're in row A, seat B, and you tap the sticker near you, it'll report exactly where it is so that security knows exactly how to reach you. Let's take a look. All you have to do is tap your phone against it. And just like that, we're in. We're right into the Project Siren app. This is a real iOS app that's being tested via test flight. We intend to release it on the App Store in collaboration with San Diego MTS and several other transit services in the future. However, this is a private build, so we can take a look at what exactly it can do. This is the home screen. It's beautifully designed and easy to access. All you have to do is press this blue button here to notify transit security. To prevent false alarms, it's a 10-second timer, but you can skip that timer with this Notify Immediately button. After that, it'll send an API call to security systems that transit services use, as well as a text message, so that they can immediately access the information. It also sends your device location and audio information to the transit provider, so that they can best provide security. The same goes for calling emergency services, which you can do right here. It works the same way, and it has a similar kind of timer to prevent false alarms. Now, let's cancel this. Another amazing feature is the fake call feature. All you have to do is press this, and it'll send you a fake call. And it's just like the iOS built-in phone call screen. Let's take a look, shall we? We're about to receive it. And just like that, we receive a realistic phone call that looks just like the real thing. There's so much potential with Project Siren, including expanding its implementation into places like malls, public spaces, and especially schools that are in danger of school shootings. Being able to get that information to the authorities as soon as possible is the most important. And with this project, it makes it so much more convenient and efficient to get that information. We also want to expand to include video and audio recordings of situations. Being able to include video and audio as a bit of context for law enforcers help determine exactly what resources are required for each report. Additionally, we're looking into expanding to different languages. The app already supports multiple language options, including Spanish and French. However, we want to look into getting translators to get even more languages on board.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to our presentation.